Chair pose. Stand with your feet together or hip width apart, feet parallel. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky, palms facing each other. Exhale, bend your knees deep and shift your hips back and down as if you were sitting in an imaginary chair. Keep your knees over your ankles. Lengthen your tailbone down, draw your navel up and in. Don't allow the low back to overly arch. Relax the shoulders back and down. Gaze on the floor 4 feet ahead of you. Hold the pose and take 5 slow, full breaths. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your arms.
Upward facing dog pose. Begin on your belly with your feet hip distance apart and your hands placed beside your lower ribs. Extend your legs and press down all 10 toenails to activate your quadriceps. Rotate inner thighs to the ceiling while firming your outer ankles into your midline. Press down with your hands and your feet. On an inhale, straighten your arms and lift your hips, thighs, and shins off the floor. Draw your hips and chest slightly forward towards the front of the mat. Draw your shoulders back while rooting down with your hands. Make sure that the curve in your neck is a continuation of the curve in your mid and upper back. Hold it here for 5 cycles of breath. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Slowly release back down to the floor.
Cow pose. Begin on all fours. Bring your wrist directly under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Bring your head to a neutral position. With an inhale, arch your spine. Broaden across the chest, sending the sternum and heart forward. Draw your shoulders back and down, and reach your tailbone towards the sky. Keep the front of your neck open. Exhale, come back to a neutral position. Downward facing dog. From all fours, curl your toes under and reach your tailbone towards the sky behind you to lengthen your spine. Feet are hip width apart or wider. Draw tailbone up and back. Press your chest towards your thigh bones. Abdominals draw up and in, and shoulders draw away from the ears. Bring your ears in line with your biceps. Bring your gaze between your feet or your knees. Slowly straighten your legs. Hold the pose and take 5 slow, full breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, bend your knees to come down on all fours and sit back on your heels.
Boat pose. Begin seated with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hands resting beside your hips. Draw your awareness inward and focus on your breath. Keeping your spine straight, lean back slightly and lift your feet, bringing your shins parallel to the floor. Draw your navel in towards your spine, lift your chest, and lengthen the front of your torso. Extend your arms forward in line with your shoulders, with your palms facing each other, or you can keep them resting beside your hips. Balance on your sits bones, keeping your spine straight. With an exhalation, straighten your legs to a 45-degree angle from the ground, bringing your body into a V shape. Soften your eyes and your face. Gaze at your toes. If your arms are parallel to the floor, spread your shoulder blades wide and reach out through your fingers. Actively engage your hands. Stay in this pose for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To release the pose, exhale as you lower your legs and your hands to the floor.